Hello everyone. This is the first video on the channel aimed at an English-speaking audience. Let's get straight to the market. Bitcoin is trading at $107,700, and many people are wondering what to do next. Should you buy or sell? Will there be a new all-time high? I can't say for certain, but I believe there will be. And now I'll try to prove it to you. Well, not exactly prove, but at least explain the arguments in favor of growth. And there are arguments, and plenty of them. So here I've drawn a channel, yes, which is based on two lows and the highs between them. And this channel suggests that if we move up from the middle of the channel where we're currently trading, the target zone is roughly in the area of $128, $125 to $130,000 per Bitcoin. Of course, it's still too early to talk about that. We have two key levels. Let's take a closer look at them. The first level is the highest daily close of Bitcoin in December 2024. That is at the end of last year and the beginning of this year. This level is $106,133. Notice that in this zone, we hit this level from below many times, but we couldn't break through it. Then we broke through it, stayed above it for quite a while, and then again settled below it. And finally, right now, we are trading above this level again. If we remove all the drawing tools and leave only the clean chart, we can see that the price of Bitcoin has settled above the 50-day moving average. We formed a bullish engulfing pattern over 3 consecutive bearish candles, which means that potentially we're heading toward this level, the highest close in June of this year. Let's take a look at what this level is. This level is $110,000. If we break through it, the next target zone is at $111,700. And nearby is Bitcoin's all-time high one, $111,980. Now let's look at the chart from a more, let's say, global perspective on the scale of monthly candles. Here we have the daily chart, but now we're switching to the monthly chart. What do we see on the monthly candles? A very interesting picture. Look, the May candle here it is. We're now at the end of June, the last day of June. The May candle gave us the highest monthly close ever. This means that there is a very high probability that this green candle will be followed by another, and its high will be surpassed. It's unlikely to happen in June, since there's only one day left, just a few hours really. But most likely it will happen next month. In other words, there's nothing indicating that the market should go down. Therefore, we are expecting the high to be updated around $112,000. And the monthly candles support this outlook. What could make us think otherwise? Well, first of all, one reason could be a close below the level at stern on the magnet below $102,429. That was the highest close before the May candle. And also, even more importantly, a close on the monthly candles below $94,172, which would mean the May rally has been completely reversed. For now, the target, according to the monthly candles, is the area of $112,000 per Bitcoin or higher. Let's switch to the weekly candles. What do we see here? Here we see, let's remove all the drawing tools, and the situation is exactly the same. Look, we had a bit of a local decline in Bitcoin, which hit a low of $98,200. And last week closed with a full reversal of the week before last. This means that, with high probability, where are we headed? First, we'll head to the base of this green candle here, rather, the red candle where the drop began. And its base is $109,004. In fact, we already reached this area last night. After that, there's nothing left for us to do but head toward a new all-time high in the region of $111,980. In fact, the weekly, daily, and monthly candles all point toward growth. And at the very least, Bitcoin has a very high chance of rising to the area of $110,000 to $112,000. Right now, I wouldn't consider short positions at all, period. That concludes this review. Subscribe to the channel. This was the first video, but I hope it was worth your time, helped you make the right decisions and avoid the wrong ones. See you next time. Goodbye.